Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's 32 degrees out there. So I thought, I don't know, I don't think I'll be able to quit soon as it's like 10 to 6. So I don't know. But let's see if I could. Well, I don't think I could go the day without smoking, so I could either walk a little farther and go to the store now, or wait till 7. But I think I'll probably go right this second because it's a school day, and even though especially like Larry Shaw, but a fucking crackhead, but he has people on the police, force and all through the court system. So, and he hangs out over at Tom's, the corner store over there on Kings and Ford Road. But anyway, and as far as I can tell, you know what I'm saying. But like Alex, he was trying to have me have sex with him. Well, I knew the girl that he was having sex with that was working there, she couldn't stand me, and she was like going off on me or whatever. Well, I'm not fucking any one of those guys, but in her mind, you know what I'm saying, that's the only thing that women and men or women do. That's the only thing grown-ups do is have sex, which sort of turns me off to a lot of people here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really be friends with women, you know what I'm saying? Like, even some family members, like try to flop their big breasts on you, like you want to mess with the big ass, sloppy ass, just been yanked all out of shape type of titties or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, it don't excite me fucking with no titty. It don't excite me. It doesn't make me wet to play with titties, and it doesn't make me wet to suck a penis. None of that shit that, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't give me any satisfaction either. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it just makes me want to punch a motherfucker in the face. Like, why you keep fucking with my, you know what I mean? Like, squeezing on something. Like, what's wrong with you? Shit. But anyway, that's probably why they got titty bars, because the real woman be like, you got one more motherfucking time, and then start squeezing on that, and then he ain't gonna like that, and he gonna hit her, and then she gonna turn around and have to stab the bitch. Anyway, it's early. But anyway, so we got an old overly sex, but you can't talk about it, but you need to be on your computer looking at X-rated stuff and just sitting there masturbating. Just have sperm all over your computer, all over the floor right there. Everything all sticky. Eat right there and do everything right there in that same spot. But anyway, and then and don't forget to go get plasma. So you don't have nothing to fight off anything, nothing in your body to fight off any immune system. And make sure you wasn't breastfed, so you didn't come in the world with it. You didn't get any help from your mom to help you for your immune system. So don't forget anyway. It's gonna be a long day. I think I'll go take the walk now. I'm already having a nicotine fit. It's not gonna work. It's not marijuana that's gotten stronger. I mean, I hear that bullshit on TV. And, first of all, they act like they don't smoke. And then they're like, oh, well, marijuana got stronger. And then you click it, and they say the same thing on the next one. And it's funny, because, I hadn't watched TV, first of all, the TV was acting all fucked up along with the computer. But finally, when I went through there and they said that Comcast had a bug on there, finally I had to call in. They were you know what I'm saying? They act like I'm a fucking criminal for sending them fucking a check every month to pay for the service. You know what I'm saying? What they need to do is charge whoever wants to put the fucking bug on there extra money. You know what I'm saying? and just don't charge me, because my service gets fucking interrupted when I try to utilize my shit. It pisses them off. There's something that I pay for, like the police. If you know what I'm saying, if you try to use your shit that you pay monthly for interferes with them trying to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with that Ferguson where they killed the kid, so now they want to punish the mom. The mom wasn't even there. All she did was lose a child. All she did was find out that somebody had gunned her child down. And I guess we can't say the police gunned somebody down. What we should say? They threw flowers and he just dropped dead. But that black boy killed him. You know, come on, black people. You are allowing this to happen by being so fucking hard on yourself, by going along with the propaganda. And I don't want to down you about what church you go to and what you repeat, you know what I'm saying? But I was listening to Ferguson. Okay, he know a little bit of something. I don't know what it is with the Muslims, the way they go, like a little twisted. I think it has a lot to do with you disrespecting women. You know what I'm saying? I know when the white man showed up in Africa a long time ago, their answer to the white man raping everything was you cover the woman up. There's nothing a woman can do to stop. Okay, if you a man and your behavior is dictated, you know, oh, I see her, I'm excited. Okay, so if you see like your king and he's eating a delicious meal and you haven't eaten yet and you're hungry. Cause you're hungry, do you get to go up there to the Shaw or go up there or another guy, an average guy like you, a working man, and take his food? Cause you're hungry. But if you see a woman and your dick gets hard like the propaganda wants you every 21 seconds, you know, like I see India, they just raping all around, you know, that shit is nasty. Do you see how they shitting and pissing in the fucking streets? You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you take a society and you're trying to steal all the goods and everything out of that society for your own use. You end up, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you want the United States to end up look like a fucking ass India. We already look like a fucking third world. Open your eyes, people. The roads got giant fucking holes in them. I won't even go into it, because if you even fucking think common sense will let you know that maybe it wasn't 400 years. Okay, because like I hear people talking about 1984. Oh, it started in 1984. No, 1984. Okay, remember Jacqueline? Somebody think. He was on TV. The beginning of 1984. Not the movie, read the book. In the beginning, he's watching television, and they're doing exercise like Jacqueline. That shit already fucking happened. You're a few generations down now to the results of the propaganda. Look, Disney was into pedophiles. You know what I'm saying? He thought he had some special power, that he was the man after he raped his father, who had been raping him all the years. But what happened is, you find out when the same day when your child gets old and they do that, you never did have power. You know what I'm saying? When you got a real little child, yeah, you can pick a child up with one hand and wall train them, you know, and leave a print on the goddamn wall. You can tell that child every time I see you, I'm gonna pick you up and and wall train you. You might not ever see that kid again. He wall trained. Maybe that's not the result you wanted. Maybe you wanted him to just keep coming up in your face so you could keep wall training him, because you got enjoyment out of that. And then one day, you a little old, and the kids show up out of poof nowhere and wall train your old ass. But anyway, I just used a crazy example. But, you know what I'm saying? And then it also opens up in the sex industry, where once he got so much money, you know what I'm saying, that's when you got the blackmail and the embezzlement. So he sort of got, you know what I'm saying, and then like it was some show, it was like Guess My Line, where the other people blackmail. He alluded that, you know, And like all of these pedophiles you ever wanted me, they all start crying. They're not crying because, you know, like they ruined the child's life or anything. Usually they start crying because what was it? Orson Welles? That's it, not Orson Welles. H.W. Wells, I think he said that because of the, you see, Freud, you have to understand, when Freud was studying, all his patients was on cocaine. So when he said, you know, the man really thinks about having sex with his mom, he was working with cocaine and heroin patients, and I believe a few of his patients he allowed just to keep doing the heroin, to keep doing the cocaine till they died. But what happens after they do the cocaine for so many years, it doesn't work. When it doesn't work, that's a lot of these sexual industry at that time they would start having sex and they would still want to have anyway. So, but anyway, now we have Viagra, so we don't have to worry about the men that when they're in their 50s, because of the way they're treating their prostates and the scrotum and the function that the blood coming to that area being decreased, the blood being decreased, and somewhere the capillaries busted, and the decrease in the sperm and the scrotum producing, and then you have like the prostate problem too that a lot of these guys have from because they have a backup urinal traction. Maybe they have syphilis, syphilis. If you ever look at the parasite, it looks like a little tick. Well, it attach on to in their liver, in their colon, in their scrotum, in the bones, in the brains, and about that time of that age was where so I don't even know if was it syphilis even had. I think they had some cure. Oh, that reminds me of a story. There was like this like a hypocrite, like sort of like what you have like a Republican now or whatever, like, but there's another time, and he was like family values, but they you know what I mean, he was like supposed to be an upstanding citizen, then he called it family values. Well, anyway, he was having sex with prostitutes, and it was right after penicillin. This was like a 55 or whatever, and so he had a doctor friend, and he asked his doctor friend for penicillin for syphilis. So he gave him like the amount that you would need if you would take it constantly. So what the guy was doing was, you know, he would just take one pill before he had sex with the prostitute. Right? Anyway, he ended up dying from syphilis that was antibiotic resistant. Because instead of taking his friend that was a doctor, when he asked him for, you know, some medicine for syphilis, you know, I told him, well, you know, take this until they finish. But this guy, he's a fucking genius, right? So he just takes one pill. You got to take the whole series, you know, for 7 days, because you know what I mean? Because like you have to think of like it's something actually growing. And, you know, and if you're, anyway, I think I'm going to get ahead. It's 6 o'clock straight up. I think I want to walk. I'm just thinking about that little parasite. I just made myself sick. Oh my god. I'm glad I just had a little biscuit and sausage. And, like, ta-da! But it's all gone real little. I got a whole boiled egg already boiled. Yeah, I think I will. I just can't. Anyway, have a good morning, Wednesday. And, you know, do take your medicine from the beginning to the end, regardless of what it is or what it's for. Because if, like, even if it's just like a flu, and you're taking antibiotics, and you don't take it at the recommended time, that you feel better, or you just know better than the doctor or some shit. I don't know. It could turn to pneumonia. I've seen a lot of people like that. They had a flu next minute they got pneumonia too. I don't know if they still got the flu cured, and now they got pneumonia, or they had a simple cold. But you know what I'm saying? Don't play with your medicine. Don't be doing that, sir. I remember like these moms all the time. They was like, oh, they fucking smart. They know all about how to be a mom and make the baby quiet. Baby crying don't bother me. I can't stand when they're quiet because I think they dead. That make me nervous as hell. I'd rather have them quiet. I'd rather have them scream and cry. Like if they dry and full, their ass is clean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I can't stand to sit. You know what I'm saying? Sit around with anybody, myself or any human being, sitting around in a shitty ass diaper. My nose is sensitive. And that folks, if you grown up and you wearing a diaper, even if you're in a wheelchair, okay, and after you shit on yourself, go clean your ass. Don't go the rest of the motherfucking day in a shitty ass diaper. You wonder why your ass got bed sores and all type of open cuts in it, and plus that shit stinks. That shit ain't made so you can run around all day. That's just so you don't get shit all over everybody else's shit. You can say, excuse me, like a noise. If you just still go to the motherfucking bathroom. Even if you gotta have a little difficulty, you know what I'm saying? Even if you can't clean your ass good enough, it'll be a lot more mushy if you just go ahead and change and do the best you can. Fuck, spray a perfume on your ass. There, anyway. Let me go. It's freezing. It's shaking back of 70-degree weather, and then 2 days later, 32 degrees. It'll warm up though. I have no idea. Oh, hump day. I hate that song. Like, have a good Wednesday. Think. It won't be long until like whatever you're looking forward to. Think positive.